Okay, so this is the second session of the module 4. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so these are some strategies for eating well. So Swatika, so what do you think? Like there are some foods that are healthier than others. Can you say which ones?
Sure, Andy. So, when some of the tips that CDC is asking us to take into consideration is know what foods are high in sugar, fat, and salt, often found in processed. This is more often found in processed food
Mhm,
because once it is stored, generally food that is stored has like higher salt content to keep it. To keep it like fresh or to uh, increase the shelf life. So generally processed foods have like more salt, more fat and sugar to make
mhm,
it tastier as uh, and increase the shelf life.
mhm,
So the other tip is know what foods to eat more and which ones to limit. Choose
mhm,
foods that include fiber, vitamins, and minerals found in vegetables, whole grains, and fruit. Choose
mhm,
less processed meat, chicken, fish, and dairy more often.
mhm,
Choose leaner cuts of meat and chicken. So, this generally, most of us are vegetarians. So,
mhm.
it generally doesn't, it doesn't apply to all the vegetarians. But yeah, the main thing is avoid processed food
Mhm.
like frozen parathas or frozen curries that you have in your Indian store freezers. So
Mhm.
try to avoid those. Probably once in a while is okay, but avoid them as much as you can. And the
I see.
smart swaps,
Mhm,
you can make small changes to adjust the amount of processed foods in your diet. Here's a
mhm,
chart to help
mhm,
you choose smart swaps.
mhm.
So so over here, the examples
You're
they've
sharing
given
something
is
or
no,
okay,
the whole grain crackers and cheese
right,
slices
right, less
is a
processed.
little less processed than cheese flavored crackers are a little more processed, and
Mhm.
cheese puffs are the ultimate processed food.
Right. Mhm. Absolutely.
So you want to take it next,
Yeah.
Praveen Garu?
Yeah, I can talk about that. So now this is one where, how it gets how as processing gets worse. Like, you start with a piece of fruit, then it's a canned fruit, and then fruit juice. The coffee brewed at home definitely is less processed than, mocha latte at coffee shop that we love so much. And the can of mocha latte is even worse. I actually didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. Scrambled eggs with vegetables and herbs, definitely, much better than cheese and veggie frittata, and then frozen, egg and cheese sandwich that you get at like, a Vons or whatever, the stores that they actually, get tap water with a lime wedge, excellent for you. No, I mean, this is what I drink every day. It's really good. And then you add some sort of a sparkling or lime flavored soda water from Cannon bottle. They actually have a lot of chemicals in that. So even though it says 0 calories, they actually have something in there that, obviously we don't know what that is. And then, the worst is the sugar sweetened soda pop with lime flavoring. It's actually adding a lot of sugar to your daily intake. So which is kind of like not good. All right. So these are some of the foods to choose from. And then, so one of the things that we could do is, use these activity to, make a plate with some of the processed foods. And then we want you to like take half of the plate with fresh vegetables. So as you can see here, there's like non-starchy vegetables, grains and starchy foods, protein foods, dairy foods, fruit and drinks. With that, I would just create a plate, and then share with us, so we can actually we can determine what that is. All right, so let's go to the next one. And there are more foods to choose. You have non-starchy vegetables that are low in calories, fat, and sugar, or high in fiber. Grain and starchy foods are vary in calories, fat, sugar, and fiber. The protein foods are high in protein, vary in calories, low in sugar, and low in fiber. So do you want to take it from here, Swati Garu? The dairy foods. You probably have mute on.
All right. So the daily foods vary in calories, provide vitamins, minerals, and protein, low in fiber, vary in fat content, provide carbohydrates, milk, yogurt, protein, and calcium. So that would be a good choice for dairy foods. And for fruit, fairly low in calories, provides so the fruit is fairly low in calories, provides vitamins and minerals, full of fiber and water, high in sugar than veggies, provides carbohydrates. So even fruits have carbohydrates, and they're a little higher in sugar content than vegetables. So you might want to have more of vegetables than fruits, probably, and drinks. High in water, vary in calories, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and sugar, rarely contain fiber. So these are some of the characteristics of the drinks and fruits and dairy foods. So you want to take up the whole grains?
Yes. So about whole grains and fiber, many whole grains are good sources of dietary fiber. We all need fiber, as you guys know. And then the most refined grains have little or no fiber. So when you start eating a lot of the refined grains, like fully processed rice, sona masuri rice, all those actually have very little fiber. So that's actually not that good. You want to get some fiber in there. So for example, millets, we were talking about millets and how millets are so useful. They're actually the solution for some of the people who want to control diabetes. Millets are the way to go, like in terms of having breakfast, or you can even use millets as an alternative to rice in making idli dosas, or eating millets with with different types of food, like curries and stuff like that, like kind of use as a substitute for rice. So the fiber can help you feel full, so you'll be satisfied with fewer calories. The key to have a regular healthy bowel movements is through fiber in your diet. So that's very important to to have a very good digestive system. Make sure everything is getting flushed, and so you can are like a healthy and rejuvenated. And the dietary fiber can help you improve blood cholesterol levels and lower your risk of heart attack, stroke, obesity, and even type 2 diabetes. So the dietary fiber is very important because it's like I mentioned before, as it moves through the blood, as it moves through your body, it just gets rid of all these extra, unnecessary things. And then it definitely lowers your risk. Right. Okay. So here we are on the page 15. Let's see, page 12. Okay. All right. So do you want to take a break, Swati Garu? I think this class is like a lot of detail in there. So I think we can resume tomorrow.
Sure, absolutely.
All right, so with that, we will take a break and then we'll, resume, with another class later on, because it's a big topic with a lot of detail. And I think we need to spend more time, make it a little bit more interesting. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.